presidential debate is next month, and so far only 6 candidates qualify. In Essence magazine, Senator Cory Booker made the case for his candidacy, saying he is the one who can unite progressives and moderates. But the latest polls have Booker below the 4% threshold he needs to get on the debate stage. National Press Secretary for Senator Booker's campaign, Sabrina Singh, is here with me now. Thank you so much for being with us, Sabrina.
Thanks for having me.
So what is your campaign doing to qualify for the December debate?
You know, the most important thing is making sure that we're getting out in front of voters that especially are taking these polls in the early states. So back this weekend, Cory is going back to South Carolina and Iowa. He was just there last weekend. It's really about making sure that we are reaching as many people as we can where they are. So whether it's meeting them in their homes or on stages like we saw at the Liberty and Justice Dinner last week, we feel really great about where Cory is right now. And I think we're going to get to that December stage.
What about the fundraising requirement? What's the timeline there?
So we're doing really well in fundraising. I mean, we're meeting our goals. We're meeting our internal goals here. And what we need to do is keep our eye on the prize. We're not really worried about what other campaigns or candidates are doing. You know, we are not going to be a billionaire that can self-fund. We know that. We are a truly grassroots campaign. And we're excited to, be taking the support and the money that we're seeing from voters all across the country.
How confident are you feeling about that component of it?
We feel really confident. I mean, again, we're meeting our goals. And so what the most important thing, and our campaign manager, Adisu, has an incredibly great mentality about this, is you have to have blinders on when it comes to other people. You cannot be worried about, what Elizabeth Warren is raising or Joe Biden or Pete Buttigieg. What we have to worry about is Cory Booker able to expand and grow his staff? And we actually had a fundraising challenge at the end of October to raise $1.7 million. And we did because so many people went to CoryBooker.com and saw that and, saw him out in the field and gave money.
So we're having this conversation against the backdrop of this impeachment inquiry. How is the campaign preparing for the possibility of an impeachment trial in the Senate?
Yeah, we were sort of talking before. It's kind of all up in the air right now. But Cory has said this time and again that his first duty is to the Constitution and to his oath that he took in office, and he's going to uphold that constitutional oath. So whether the impeachment trial interferes with the campaign, he's going to be in the Senate being a juror when that time comes, when we know his schedule, which we still don't know.
Yeah. Is there any kind of pre-planning that's going on, at least tentatively along those lines?
I mean, it's so hard to pre-plan when you really don't know what the schedule is going to be.
Yeah.
And what, we're seeing more transcripts coming out day after day. And so all we can do is take it one day at a time. We're still so focused on this race. Like I said, he's traveling back to South Carolina tonight and Iowa later this weekend. And that's what we're going to keep planning.
So in that Essence article, the senator says he's the only person who has proved he can win in a heavily black electorate. Yet among African-American voters, he is trailing behind Biden, Warren, and others. So how will the campaign bridge that gap?
Well, I think the first most important thing is that Cory Booker is someone that can bring together coalitions. And right now we know as a Democratic Party, I mean, look no further than the election results on earlier this week in 2019 and then the 2018 midterms. Black women, black voters delivered us our Democratic victories. And we need someone that's going to coalesce around someone that can bring together those constituencies. Right now, Joe Biden is leading because he has universal name recognition. I think poll after poll still shows that so many people, this race is still really wide open. People, when you ask them, but are you going to still stick with your candidate that you've chosen right now? They say no. So we feel really confident that Cory Booker can unite people.
So you say it's wide open, but really quickly before we let you go, there are some sharp elbows being thrown, as you well know. Does the senator feel like he needs to sharpen his elbows too as we get closer to the early contests?
The one thing about Cory is that he's always said that he's not going to be someone that's going to tear people down. I think contrast and differentiating yourselves between certain people's plans is acceptable and something that he will do, but he is not going to get on that debate stage to tear someone's character down. He wants to talk about his own plans. They're available at CoryBooker.com. You can easily go to those, check them out for yourself. But he's not going to be the type of person that uses character assassinations.
Well, we shouldn't expect gloves to be coming off then in the next debate?
I mean, maybe some padded gloves, but no, I don't think that, I don't want to showcase and forecast our debate strategy right now.
Of course.
But I think you can tune in, November 20th for the next debate. And I think I think for him, it's really about uniting this party. And I think at the end of the day, the American people don't want someone that's going to be divisive. We have that right now in the White House. They want someone that's going to unite and really bring this party together. And that's what Cory's going to talk about.
Sabrina Singh, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank